Welcome back everyone to Minecraft Feed the Beast. I've been busy trying to find more Chaos Essence and I've had very little luck. I've found 13 of them so far. I mean, I set the vein size to 16, previously it was 24 and I was finding 30 to 40 in a vein, so I decreased it and now I can't seem to find hardly anything. So, I added a config option to configure how many you get when you smelt each ore, and changed it from 1 to 4. I believe that I set a cap to 8. And I was just looking at NEI to check that, and look what we've got here. If you mix it with Mimikite, it doubles it. Very interesting. So I guess it's going through all the smelting recipes for the mimicry mod and checking that. So I'm going to do this because I can't find this stuff anywhere. So there we go. We got tons of it now. I really want to get the ability to fly. I mean, it's only going to be level 1 flight, so it won't be fantastic, but it'll get the job done. Okay, so we need 3 of these golden plumes. We need 4 of the enriched chaos essence. Need redstone for that. I think I should probably change that to glowstone. I'm not sure. Okay, and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to need more than that. So let's get a little bit more redstone and some more gold I think I might need. No. Oh yeah, it's only 1 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I made 9. Okay. How did that happen? I don't know. Alright, so here's a flight rune. Now we just need to make the chaos gem. And what should we make it? I think aquamarine would be good for flight. I mean, it's the color of the sky. Alright, chaos aquamarine. And I'm going to put flight on it. And why does it say it has 0 charge? Okay, now it's up to 300. That's weird. The default charge level right now on the current build is 1200, so 20 minutes. I set it to 5 minutes for my instance here because I want this pack to be hard, basically. So less time is better. Right, so let's put away the stuff we don't need. And yeah, I do have horses here. My old horse died, and I found these 2, trapped them in here, and bred them. I didn't have any carrots, so I had to use golden apples, so that was 16 gold ingots, but that's okay. At least we can make more horses now. So, let's try this out. Right-click to turn it on. Not on a crafting table. You can kind of see it's glowing. Alright, and I can fly, and it doesn't have a lot of power to it, as you can see. Let go, press it again, slows down very slowly. Right-click to turn it off, and it begins recharging. Okay, and if I hold forward in spacebar, I will go up for a little ways, and then I will start falling very slowly. And if I want to gain height again, I just need to let go of W. There we go. So I've got some basic flight now. It's not very powerful, but it will definitely help with this hilly terrain, as well as horses. I mean, I don't want to rely on this too much. I mainly want to use it for kind of scoping out the terrain. One of my main objectives with this Let's Play right now is to make the game challenging. And taking fall damage very easily here. I have an idea of a way to fix that. But I don't know if I can do that right now. Oh, I could. That requires feathers. So, if I put jump boost on this, that will give me some fall damage protection. So why don't we do that? Okay, and I should be able to afford this. So we need 3 more of these. And make it. There we go. And you can have up to 2 effects on Chaos Gems. That's configurable. I think I set it from anywhere from 1 to 8. So we got Flight 1 and Jump 1. I believe the max level of Jump is 4. Okay. So that gives me a little bit of a boost going off the ground, and it should give me a little bit of fall damage protection too. Okay. So as long as I hit spacebar before I hit the ground, I should be okay. Alright, nice. And I think the level 1 flight feels pretty good. It's kind of sluggish and heavy feeling, but that's good. It's level 1. There are 4 levels total. Each one gives you, I think it's a... Oh... What was it exactly? I think it's a 50% increase per level, so... I think it starts out at the number I put in is 0.10, and it goes up to 0.15 and 0.20. I can't remember exactly. I mean, there's so much code I wrote that one day, it's kind of hard to remember it all. Let's get rid of these leaves. I'd like to get a better sword sometime soon too. And I also put added a warning message for whenever this thing gets to 10% charge. It will put a message in the chat saying your Chaos Gem is getting weak, or something like that. I forget what it says exactly. Alright, so that's all I'm going to record for right now. I actually shouldn't be recording. I mean, I've already got 8 episodes and I haven't even uploaded a single one yet. I'm still editing and rendering, and I'm low on hard drive space. So we'll be back in a little bit, maybe do some IC2. Okay, I saw nothing. Just wanted to share this right here. I went to the Nether again, and very carefully and paranoidally, is that a word? I don't know. I proceeded through a little bit of the Nether and got enough cobalt and ardite to make a pick, and I'll also have enough to make a little manulin for a sword as well. So here it is: cobalt head, paper binding, and ardite rod. I believe this is one of the best picks you can get. Cobalt has a high mining speed, paper adds another modifier, and ardite adds stonebound, which makes it mine even faster as it wears out. Okay, I can't wait anymore. I know I said I wouldn't record anymore because of the massive backlog of episodes, but I really want to get IC2 stuff going. I thought about crafting some of it off camera, but I thought I should show it just to show how painful it is now. Alright, so one reason I wanted to do it off camera is I could count up what I need and maybe reduce the time this takes, but let's just show it. Okay, so the forge hammer is one of the basic tools you need. Then you need wire cutters. Alright, so the first thing we want to make is probably a generator, and where is it? There it is. Okay, so we need an iron furnace, which, has that changed? I don't know. Okay, do I already have a furnace in here? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it needs iron plates now. Alright, iron furnace, and gonna need 3 more iron plates and a battery, which is made like that. Okay, so, how do we make those? tin cables, tin cable, tin plate and wire cutters, okay. Let's go ahead and make several of these because I know I'm going to need them. Energy flow, okay. And now we need 10 item casings, which are made like that. Just pound the plates twice. And was it redstone? And there we go. Okay, and more iron plates, I believe. No, not that. What am I doing? Okay, and there's our generator. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop this down right here. Now I want to make a bat box. So I'm going to need 3 more batteries. Let's do that and that. Go like this. And they don't, or they do stack. Okay, I don't know why right-clicking didn't work. Okay, and then planks and a tin cable. So, bat box, that didn't work. Okay. I guess because the batteries don't stack. Bat box, yay. Alright, so if you put coal in the generator, it will generate EUs, which are the energy unit for Industrial Craft 2. And I believe 1 coal is 4,000, so let's go ahead and put 10 pieces of coal in there. Okay, and it's working, and by default in Feed the Beast, the sound effects for IC2 are disabled, so if you just downloaded this mod and installed it yourself, it would probably make a noise right now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to make is a macerator, and I'll go ahead and just put that in. Okay, so we need a basic machine casing, which is just 8 of the iron plates. And the circuit requires an iron plate as well, so we'll need 9 total. Okay, and we'll need 3 flint as well. Oh, that requires copper cable. Okay. So let's make a bunch of copper cable. Doesn't make quite as much as tin. There we go. There's a macerator. That was pretty fast. So in the bat box here, you can see it has a side that looks different here. That's the side that outputs the power. All the other sides will accept power as input, but they will not output it. And you can see it says it outputs 32 EUs per tick, which is considered low voltage. And that's what the insulated tin cable is capable of handling. If you go up to copper, you can see it handles 4 times as much, which is considered medium voltage. And we can see there's also gold cable, which again is 4 times as much, high voltage cable 4 times, and glass fiber, which again multiplies it by 4. And the insulated tin cable is further down the list because it was added later on. Originally, copper was low voltage, gold was medium, and so on. And someone's sending me Skype messages. Okay, I think I actually want to rotate that battery box, and I'm not sure if a crescent hammer can do that, but we should probably try it. I don't know if I've shown this, but I got this tool rack here. It says, grab a tool, fool. Okay, and nope, does not like that. Guess we gotta make a regular bronze wrench. Okay. And rotate. There we go. Use a little durability on the wrench. And I'm gonna make the cable come down like this. And just have room for machines right along there. Put the macerator down. It's gonna fill up its internal buffer a little bit here. And what do I want to put in? How about iron? So let's put in iron. And it's going to be draining energy from the bat box very slowly, and it is very, very slowly going to do its job. If you're looking for an easier machine setup, I would highly recommend doing thermal expansion. IC2 is slow and kind of expensive and requires more and more crafting every day. Although I actually got through with this a lot faster than I thought I would. Okay, and the crushed iron ore. Okay, this is actually a... I've actually added a few more things since I've really messed with this a whole lot, but you can smelt this to get 1 ingot each, and you get 2 of these per ore, so it doubles your ores. And there are some more machines you can use. Well, they're in ore washing plant. That's one of them. That will increase what you get out of these even more. And there's something called the thermal centrifuge in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, which is quite a bit more advanced. You can see it has a very high power usage. So we will not be getting to either of these anytime soon, I don't think. Alright, so I'm going to build a few more things here, probably off camera, since I've shown what it's like. The extractor is one thing I want to get. That's very useful. That lets you get a lot more rubber, which we're going to need. So I will record more later. I've been trying to think of how exactly I want to generate power for IC2. At the moment, I've still just got that generator going, and it's already burned through most of my coal. So we got a few options in IC2. A couple ones that are good for early game are the basic solar panels. They have a very low power output. They only work during the day when it's sunny, and they're a bit expensive, not terrible. We could probably build a couple of these right now. Windmills are another option. They're even cheaper than solar panels, quite a bit actually. But their output is kind of random and kind of dependent on height. So, not sure what to do. We do actually have 2 more mods for IC2 that I know of. Compact solars and compact windmills, which add more powerful versions of both wind turbines and solar panels. I think I might go with wind power. Solar power is just way too obvious. Okay, and I'm just doing a bit of branch mining here while talking and trying to figure out what I want to do exactly. I'm running out of a few things, so might as well. I got Fortune 1 on my pick. I put about 32 blocks of lapis on it. So this is my turtle branch mining program. I'm pretty sure I've shown it before. It just digs a tunnel, leaves a torch every 8 blocks, and sometimes when it hits gravel, like up ahead, I think that's when the gravel is above it. It doesn't always dig it out, I guess because it doesn't wait long enough to detect the gravel. So I definitely want to grab any mimikite I can get. That stuff has proven itself very useful. Oh, and here's some coal. We definitely want coal. Kind of have to be a bit careful with this branch mining program on this particular mod pack because of all the different types of rocks underground. The turtle's inventory fills up very quickly and he starts just dropping stuff on the ground. One of my plans with this pickaxe is to just let it wear out, basically, and then I'm going to put an upgrade on it that allows me to power it with different types of energy, such as EUs. We can see the turtle is dropping stuff on the ground already. I'll grab any essence ore I can get. I need as much of it as possible. Another good source of power for IC2, but it's not an early game thing, is naturally nuclear reactors. So I will grab any uranium I see. So far it's been pretty rare. I think I've only found a couple of blocks. I know reactors have changed since I last used them, so that could be fun to mess with. Oh, looks like he finished. By default, the turtle only goes 128 blocks, but you can tell it how far to go. And once he's done, he heads back, and if I catch him on the way back, I will break him to save fuel, but looks like I missed him. But that's okay. So I'm just grabbing anything and everything here. I like how there are sand deposits underground. That's neat. I wonder what mod does that. Probably Geostrata, I would guess. I really like Geostrata. That's another mod that I've really been enjoying. Even though it makes my inventory fill up that much faster. Okay, so did we get anything good, really? Got one uranium. Not especially, but got quite a bit of gold. That's good. Alright, I think that's all the mining I'm going to do right now. I think I do want to go with wind power. And let me show you these two compact mods. Compact solar arrays, compact windmills. The solar arrays, it's basically just 8 solar panels with a transformer in the middle. And every step up uses the one below. And these windmills, looks like we got 4 windmills around an LV transformer for the extremely low voltage. For the low voltage, we got 4 of the extremely low voltages and a transformer upgrade. And looks like it just keeps going up like that. Everyone requires 4 of the previous and a transformer upgrade. So these would get pretty expensive, but look at that, max output 2k EUs. That is pretty impressive, and I don't know what these rotors are exactly. I guess you have to have these for these windmills to work. I hope that actually looks really cool. We'll have to see. I've never messed with it. Okay, so I'm gonna grab any of this stuff. I don't know if it's affected by fortune. Hopefully it is. So let's head back up, and I'm not sure what I should build the windmill out of. Marble from chisel. Okay. Let's see, what is the chisel mod all about? Is that the mod that they have on Attack of the B Team? I think it is. Yeah, where you can make different designs out of lots of vanilla blocks and all sorts of stuff. Mossy temple block. Okay. So why don't we see if we can make this extremely low voltage windmill, or should I? I'm not sure what I should do. Alright, I'm gonna work on that a bit off camera, and I'll be back soon. I'm not sure if this is a bug or what, but I noticed there is another recipe for the generator here that just requires an RE battery. So Maybe we should try that out, see if it actually works. So over here I've got the metal former. This is a machine that you'll want to make after you get a few other basic machines going. It's not terribly expensive, but it will make forge hammers and wire cutters obsolete, so definitely something you want to do pretty quickly. So for the generators, or for the RE batteries, I want 10 plates. So we got several modes here: rolling, cutting, and extruding, and occasionally my mouse is double clicking and I don't know why. It's not a very old mouse. Okay, so got it in rolling, and I've got 2 10 plates in here, and let's check the power. We're okay, we'll survive. Okay, so let's put these again, once again in rolling mode. And of course you can make this thing go faster by putting overclockers in these slots, but I'm just starting out, so it's not going to happen. Okay, and we also need redstone. So let's lay out a battery recipe here. And that does not work. Okay. Weird how that recipe actually shows up like that. Oh, that's a different kind of battery, isn't it? Huh. That's very odd. Okay, well, that's a good thing that it doesn't work. That's not really supposed to be there. So we are going to need to make a bunch of generators and iron furnaces, and that redstone's not part of the recipe, I'm just using it as a placeholder. And I had just enough iron plates on me, but not enough batteries. It's almost as if I planned for this, but I didn't. I just made a bunch of iron plates because I knew I would need them eventually. Okay, so how many of these do I need? It is 2 ingots per battery, so 6. Okay, and that's probably going to take a while. Right, so what else do we need for the wind turbine here? We need an LV transformer, which requires another one of these coils. Which, I guess I could go ahead and get the hammer and wire cutters I have left and use these until they run out. Let's see, I think it would be 4 plates. Yeah. Okay, and I also need iron. Lots of crafting on this episode, this very poorly planned episode. Okay, need planks first. A full oak door. Huh. Okay, and there's an LV transformer. How we doing over here? We're done with the first step. Now we gotta do another one. Alright, 4 windmills and an LV transformer gets an extremely low voltage windmill. Alright, and I think I should probably make one of these wooden rotors here. Or some kind of rotor. I'll just make wood for now. Carbon rotor, that's a bit expensive, but it lasts a lot longer. But since I don't have a clue what I'm doing, I should probably start with wood. And with the metal former, cutting will cut plates into wires, but you can also set it to extruding to turn ingots straight into wires. So we'll want to send the power to this battery box here. So let's come over here and dig up. Alright, and probably help if I had a shovel. Okay, turn on flight, and I actually tested out these Chaos Gems on a server recently, and it did not go well. I got kicked for flying, so I'm definitely doing something wrong, and I still don't know how to fix it. So I'm not going to release my mod until that is fixed at the very least. There are still older versions of my mod on my Mediafire account, so if you want to play it, feel free to check out those. Okay, so I think this is probably a pretty good height to start out. Ah. Wow, I didn't have nearly enough cables. Okay, while we're waiting for those, let's go ahead and get this windmill put up here and see what it says. No, that's not quite where I wanted it. Darn it. Okay, so it does have a slot for a rotor. Oh, and why is it... Huh. Well, that's actually where I wanted it to face anyway, so I guess that's okay. So let's put the rotor in here. Oh, it does have a pretty nice model. I don't know if that thing would hurt me or not. Ooh. Ouch, I thought I turned this thing on. I wish it would be easier to tell if it was on or off. I'm not sure how I would do that. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't hurt me. I actually wish it was a little bit bigger. Okay, so I do actually want, like, a little tower for that thing eventually. Something with a ladder inside of it so you can get up there and change the rotor and so on and so forth. I think I actually need to redo the way the charge on the Chaos Gems works a little bit. I think it needs to be so that you can configure how fast it drains and how fast it recharges. So, for example, you could set it so that it takes longer to recharge than it does to drain it. Alright, so it says it's outputting 4 EUs per tick. Okay, and this thing is getting used up. It says it's good for 2 hours and its efficiency is 50%. I wonder if that's why it's outputting 4 when it says its max output is 8. Okay, so let's go down below and see if we're getting any power. One thing you have to remember about IC2 is it actually loses power as it sends energy through a cable. Oh, we're actually generating. Well, the generator's going, so that doesn't tell me much. So let's wait for the generator to die down. It's probably going to recharge before it does. Let's get working on the stuff we need for more batteries. I actually need to get some more tin macerating, so let's do that. Then we need to make some tin plates. Okay, generator is going, and because we're draining power, again, I'm not getting an accurate reading. Let's see if I break this cable. It's getting power at a decent rate. That's not too bad. I mean, it's using the power much faster, but that's okay. And if I wanted to, I could add some more battery boxes here. And later on, I can upgrade this to a CESU, which... There are several tiers of energy storage. There's the BAT box, the CESU, MFE, and MFSU. Each one has a higher voltage and a higher energy capacity, as it says in NEI. So going from a BAT box to a CESU, you go from 400,000 to 300,000 EU, and it quadruples how much energy it outputs. So we would also need to put an LV transformer somewhere between the CESU and these machines, or else they would explode and make us have a bad day. That's a good place to call the end of this extremely scatterbrained episode. I've got 41 minutes of video recorded, which is not good. I may have to chop this up into 2 episodes or something. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.